think arriving on this trip, the attitude of the team and the whole paddock really is, now this is racing, this is serious. Before testing was, yeah, although it's serious, the pressure wasn't on. So yesterday was very busy on setups and trying to get something for qualifying, but most importantly, Kevin Doran, that is, wants to have a good race car, that we come out in the morning when the sun comes up and we've got a fast car then. So.
With all significant changes made, Mimo Gidley takes out the Doran machine for another lapping session and some fine-tuning. Mimo, as well as teammates Brad Jagger and Fabrizio Golin, have all had the wheel for some final test laps. And now Derek goes out one last time before Saturday's race. The drivers' meeting. One last time to clarify rules and ask questions.
Everybody must do the process, even if you've got the right tires on. All right, so it's in place. We know what we're going to do.
It may also be the first time reality sets in for Derek and the other race rookies as to the quality and depth of the competition they will soon face. With the morning's activities behind them, it was time for the teams to finish final prep, move cars, equipment and drivers to the grid. And time for Mother Nature to rain on that parade.
That's kind of just how Kevin and I work together for a long time, and we have like a feeling. Yeah, it is, and that's just the way we have to do it here.
It's raining or not raining, and how many people are crashing, all that kind of stuff. But for a normal schedule, we'll start with Mimo, then Brad Jagger, then Fabrizio. Derek will run fourth.
Mimo will roll off the grid in 11th position in this year's field. The first green flag laps will be run under caution to help dry the racing surface. But with caution lifted, watch Mimo go to work. At this point in the race, Mimo was covering the circuit nearly 2 seconds a lap faster than the next fastest competitor.
Good job, man. Good job.
A caution and a round of pit stops would bump Mimo in the 77 from the lead. A double stint later, he would hand the car off to Brad Jagger, who then passed it on to Fabrizio Golin as the night and dry weather settled on the circuit. But a bit of bad luck hit as Golin was near the end of his stint. Transmission trouble. The cause? Unknown. Nearly 2 hours in the garage and the car was ready to go with Derek at the wheel.
The strange thing was, when I first went out the pit lane, exit the pit lane, I seen this great big lit up Ferris wheel. That was unusual to see on a racetrack, especially in the dark. And then coming out the back section just before we get onto turn 6, there's a load of motorhomes there, and all the barbecues were going, and I could actually smell the burgers inside the car.
Mimo, Brad and Fabrizio all took turns in the car as a dry night or dry morning, and Derek was back in the car again.
Oh, there's tire debris in NASCAR 4, middle and low. Go high.
This was a good run for Derek. Comfortable in the car, he turned a best unofficial lap of 1 minute 45.4 seconds. Not bad for a rookie who'd crawled around at a 1:52 pace 3 weeks before. Mimo Gidley hopped in the car for another double stint. Brad Jagger, then Fabrizio Golin would again take turns at the wheel.
Yeah, they'll let me do the end one. That's cool.
Oh, that should be cool. Yeah, you never know when you'll be back over, you know, so.
More nervous now than I've ever been. I'm much happier. I'm much focused. I feel very confident. I was a little concerned that, you know, maybe I wouldn't be able to run with these boys, but out yesterday they're all here. All the big guys are here, and it was cool. It was good.
When a car's hooked up and comfortable to drive, it's enjoyable for the drivers. It's not like they're dreading being out there every hour. So in the last few hours, we went from P14 to P10 in Daytona Prototype, and it's a good way to start off the 2010 championship with 10th place points. And
absolutely unbelievable to be thinking 3 years ago, just about 3 years ago, I started racing, turned up at Snetterton, didn't know anything, and here we are now racing the 24 at Daytona. Unbelievable.